Now, this is very important. Sometimes we hear from people that Christianity just borrowed the idea or stole the idea of the resurrection from pagan religion or from fertility cults or from Mithra in Persia, and that this whole idea of a God who would die and be raised to life again, that this was just, everybody had this all over the place and Christians just co-opted it. That is absolutely false. There was no idea of a physical resurrection in Greek thinking. There were many different conceptions of the afterlife. Homer sort of thought of it as a murky, shadowy underworld. Other people thought it was good, and maybe you could live on as a spirit and have some happiness. But no one believed in resurrection. Give you just one quote. This is from an Athenian dramatist who has in one of his plays, Apollo, say in a speech on the Areopagus, quote, "Once a man has died and the dust has soaked up his blood, there is no resurrection." There simply was no belief in the resurrection of the dead. Yes, there was, seasons would come and seasons would go and new life in a way, but no kind of resurrection, no physical body. You got to remember, most of the people in the ancient world were dualists who believed that the body was bad and the spirit was good. And so nobody wanted their body back. Nobody wanted a God who had a body and came back to life. N.T. Wright, who's not always so good on justification, but is really good when he talks on resurrection, has a big book, 600-700 pages. And he says, after surveying this evidence, he says, the immediate conclusion is clear. Christianity was born into a world where its central claim was known to be false. Many believed that the dead were non-existent. Outside Judaism, nobody believed in the resurrection. Christianity did not steal this idea of a dying and rising Savior from anywhere, because it didn't exist, and everyone to whom Paul was speaking would have thought it was nonsense. The road to the underworld only ran one way, no return traffic.